Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Multiplex Movie Melee. We got ourselves another trios match. We got ourselves a couple of teams that won their last match. A couple of 1-0s going at it. We got the Brethren Court, which Jake Meltzer, Kaleb Koho, and Joe Fairley going up against the German Three, which is Matt Queller, Mike Hanley, and Kirk Kowalkowski. Got Dylan here with me. Dylan, you looking forward to this one?
I am very much so. Yeah, I think this is a very exciting matchup. I think these two teams had like two of the most, impressive performances in round one. I think like Brethren Court, obviously they beat what I think many people consider to be like the favorite to win the entire thing in Grumpy Old the Men. They took them out in round one, which was a huge surprise, but they earned that victory. It was a great performance by them. And German Three, I think, had like I don't keep too close to track of this, but if I had to make a guess, Koho can correct me on this. They, I believe, had one of the most accurate performances of any team in round one, so they are looking very, very tough and intimidating coming into this match. So I think this is truly anyone's game, and it should be a good one.
All right, yeah, well, might as well start bringing people in. Start bringing in the German Three, which is as soon as where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, which is get Matt. There's Mike. God, you guys are all over the place. Where the hell is Kirk? There he is. I'm able to figure it out, guys. How you doing?
Doing good.
Doing all right. Excited to be here.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. Mike just woke up, so that cancels each other out. So I think we're ready to go.
I think everybody is in the best possible situation. I got like 6.5 hours. I mean, I'm going to be the same as I always am. So I think we all, we've done everything we can do to prepare properly for this match. So
yes.
Well said.
I watched every single Fandom movie
twice.
Okay, then. All right. It sounds like you guys are ready to go. Bringing your opponent, the Brethren Court, which is Jake Meltzer, Joe Fairley, and Kaleb Koho. Wow, that went a lot faster than the other team. How you guys doing?
We run a tight ship here, guys. Anyway, we won round one, and that felt like winning the Super Bowl. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, we like these guys. We just want to keep winning.
Teams can't win Super Bowl twice in a row.
Ask the Kansas City Chiefs. They did.
And I'm also here.
Yeah, me too. Last time I played was after a long layoff. This time, similarly. So, yeah, my girlfriend's interrupting me in background. So let's get this going.
Alrighty then. It's gonna go round number one. It's gonna work like every round number one you guys ever done. You had 8 questions in 8 general movie categories. You have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, you will show and verbalize your answer. And any one of you gets all 8 correct, you will receive a bonus question also worth 1 point. Both teams get 3 repeats and a challenge to use throughout the match. Anything else before we get started? Gotcha. Get started with your first question, the category of Oscars. What film won both Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress for films released in 1993?
It's a good year.
Were you born?
Sure.
Oh.
I transcend time and space.
Oh, great. We got another one of those. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. Let's go to Jake.
Even if I get this right, this category still needs to die. The piano.
Matt.
No.
Joe.
Did any version of Little Women come out that year?
Mike.
Forrest Gump.
Koho.
The piano.
And Kirk.
The piano.
The piano is correct. So Jake, Koho, and Kirk getting that correct. Brethren Court going up 2-1.
So your next question will come in the category of Westerns. At the beginning of Unforgiven, Quick Mike has a bounty put on him for injuring someone with what profession? So I believe there was Little Women in 1994. So it was close. Close.
I'll
I
take
don't know if it won any Oscars, though.
that. It doesn't.
No, no. Who likes Little Women anyway? 5, 4, 3,
Someone watching this is very upset.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
Prostitute.
There we go. Okay, let's go to Joe.
Judge.
Okay, let's go to Mike.
I had cattle rancher.
Koho.
Prostitute.
Yeah.
Kirk.
Prostitute.
And Jake.
I don't know. I just said doctor.
Prostitute is correct. So Brethren Court, German 3 ties it up 3-3. All right. We're going to go into your next question in the category of 2010s. Oh boy. In Warcraft, Gul'dan, Duratan, and Garona are all what fantasy race?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I think you got that right. It's about how I would have said it. Yeah.
Okay. I know one of those is right because I have seen it, but
You a fan of this game?
not really. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Orcs.
All right, Mike.
I had trolls.
Koho.
Orcs.
Kirk.
I know there are a lot of orcs in that movie.
Jake.
Orcs.
And Matt.
Orcs.
Orcs is correct. Brethren Court getting the lead back there, 6-4. Go next question.
In the category of romance, Hugh Grant and Alan Rickman are suitors to a pair of sisters in what 90s romance film? Just looking rocky there. I almost stumbled through that entire question, but so we'll get back.
A lot
on
of pressure
track.
here, Joe.
Don't worry. I mean, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna get any worse than like what I had to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Where the fuck are we? Mike.
I love Actually.
Okay. Koho.
I just guessed 4 weddings and a funeral.
Kirk.
I said Bridget Jones's Diary.
Jake.
I also just guessed 4 weddings and a funeral.
Matt.
No.
And Joe.
I guess blankboard.
The dirty sweep on that one, all incorrect. The correct answer was Sense and Sensibility.
I don't mind.
Wrong.
Haven't seen that either.
We're going into that. No more perfect rounds, and we're going to the next question, the category of directors. Name a film directed by Elaine May.
Well, we know who wrote this.
I'm not. You don't know anything. That's a mean thing to say to a player in trivia. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay. Koho.
That's the Heartbreak Kid.
Kirk.
Best one, Mikey and Nikki.
Jake.
The most predictable thing ever is Kirk picking Mikey and Nikki. I said A New Leaf.
Yeah.
Matt.
No.
Joe.
I answered the question with a question. Who?
Mike.
Didn't have anything.
All right. The correct answers were A New Leaf, The Heartbreak Kid, Mikey and Nikki, and something called Ishtar.
Mm.
It is predictable for me to pick the best one.
Brother in Court
Just
has
the
a
one
lead
with
at
all white
8-6.
guys.
Your next question will be in the category of the 1980s. In Moscow on the Hudson, what profession does the main character have?
Jobs.
Yes.
Love asking about people's jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a bad first date.
Yes. You know, we're just getting to know each other.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay, yeah, Kirk.
Musician.
Jake.
Today is not my day. I said janitor.
Matt.
Spy.
Joe.
When in doubt, guess writer.
Mike.
I had reporter.
And Koho.
I said pilot.
The correct answer is musician. So Kirk is the only one getting that one right. Pulls German 3 closer to 7. Brethren Court at 8.
A lot of white guys in that movie. That's why I knew it.
Going into your penultimate question, the category of action adventure. Who plays Ramona Flowers in Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Are you pro or anti Scott Pilgrim?
I mean, as the person or like the movie? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I guess no. I don't know. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we're back around the bend to Jake.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Matt.
No.
Joe.
The Geek and the Comic Book Movie. Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
And Mike.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Nice.
Let's go.
Koho.
The correct answer is to be pro movie, anti person. Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Kirk.
Didn't have it.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is correct. Brethren Court widens the lead 11-8 on the German 3. All right, and we're going into the final question of the category.
In the category of crime, what sin does Mill's wife... Let me try again. What sin does Mill's wife's death represent in 7? A lot of apostrophes there. Tripped me up.
Yeah. Especially on 7.
Yeah.
This is
Also, I wasn't going to call you out on this, but just to fill space, I'll say you did say the last question of the category.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matt.
Envy.
That's right. Joe.
Envy.
Mike.
Didn't have it.
Koho.
I said Wrath.
Kirk.
Great Jack Black movie. Envy.
And Jake.
Envy.
Envy is correct. So with that, at the end of round number 1, I have Brethren Court at 13, German 3 at 10. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yep.
All right, great. And that means we're going on to round number 2, which is our wheel round, in which both our teams will get a chance to spin our wheel. If they like what they land on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can elect to spin again, but they must keep what they land on the second time. Yeah, whatever category the teams land on, they're going to have to answer 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, or they can check down to multiple choice for 1 point apiece. There is stealing here, so watch your ass, guys. There's a lot of you. What's left? Well, you know what? The category today's wheel. Post 2010 fandom recent releases chosen by Brethren Court 1980 2004.
Let's keep going.
1980 2000 horror crime, selected by German 3, as well as directors, romance, westerns, sci-fi, fantasy, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Brethren Court, you're up to you whether you want to spin first or defer.
You guys
There's-
want to defer?
There's nothing on here I'm that scared of. So if we want to do what Joe wants to do, I'm okay with it.
I only want to do it when there's things I'm not scared of.
Okay.
But if you're comfortable with it, fine. But I'm happy to defer.
We ride with
Okay,
Joe.
then we will defer.
Yeah.
We'll defer.
All right, you got it, German 3. This be your first spin. All right, nothing can go wrong here, certainly. You land on the category romance. Would you like keep that or spin again?
It's one of my less favorites. If you guys feel okay with it, we can work through it. It's up to you. I don't mind if
I
we
don't
spin it.
think there's really anything.
Yeah, I know we can work through it, but I think we can get more points with
I think we
something
can
else.
get
Probably,
better.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go spin again.
Do another roll.
Alrighty. What you land on this time. And you land on westerns.
Okay.
No westerns. Alrighty. Dylan, why don't you give him those questions in westerns?
Sure thing. So your first question in the category of westerns: who directed the Newton Boys?
Oh, that's Richard Linklater, right?
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Your next question: in what 70s Western does the main character order the townspeople to paint every building in their town red?
That's High Plains Drifter.
Yes.
High Plains Drifter, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question: who plays Private Philippe Desjardins, the youngest member of the group that is escorting Yellowhawk home in Hostiles?
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it, but not gonna get it off that.
You can go multiple.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Multiple
All right.
choice.
Your options are A. Timothy Chalamet, B. Lucas Hedges, C. Will Poulter, or D. Tom Holland.
Do any of those ring a bell as being in the movie, Mike?
Kirk, can we get both hands on screen, please?
Oh, can I have the repeat of the options?
Sure thing. Your options again: is it A. Timothy Chalamet, B. Lucas Hedges, C. Will Poulter, or D. Tom Holland?
Just off my gut, I'm thinking either silver or navy, but that's just.
That's where I'm at, too.
Yeah.
I'm leaning silver.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay.
4, 3.
Okay, let's go with that then.
B, final
One.
answer. B as in boy.
Is unfortunately incorrect. Brethren Court for the 1 point steal. Is it A. Timothy Chalamet, B. Lucas Hedges, C. Will Poulter, or D. Tom Holland?
It's Timmy.
Okay, go for it.
Timothy Chalamet, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. So then your penultimate question in this category. In The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, what did Ransom Stoddard teach to the people of Shinbone?
He taught him to read, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
read.
to read, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And now your final question in this category. In 2016's The Magnificent Seven, how did Joshua Faraday, played by Chris Pratt, die?
I mean, there's only a limited amount of ways a guy.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah,
Multiple choice.
multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, stabbed, B, shot, C, burned alive, or D, in an explosion.
I'm thinking it's either crimson or magenta.
I would lean towards Crimson.
Yeah.
The two.
So I know, he was definitely a crimson guy
Yeah.
in the movie.
Okay.
So that would be fitting.
Okay.
3.
Yeah, A, final answer.
That is unfortunately incorrect for the 1 point steal. Is it A, stabbed, B, shot, C, burned alive, or D, explosion?
I thought he was burned alive at first instinct, but I could be totally wrong.
Okay, I would see. That's funny because I was between shot and explosion.
I think there's something with
But-
boom. So if we want to go explosion,
Okay.
I'd go with that too.
Yeah, explosion was kind of my first gut.
4,
So
3.
explosion, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
That was good.
Alrighty. That at the end of German 3's turn, they got their score at 16. Both those steals, Brother and Court gets a score of 215. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yep.
Alrighty. Bring back up the wheel. And this will be Brother and Court's first spin. Here we go. And we land on recent releases. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I hate it.
We should probably take that. Yeah. Let's do it.
Alrighty then. And I will give you your questions, recent releases, take down the wheel. Alright. First question. Who plays Beth's abusive husband JJ in Love Lies Bleeding?
It's Dave Franco.
Yeah, Dave Franco.
Dave Franco, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Next question. In The Killer, what object does the killer attempt to use to torture information out of lawyer Edward Hodges?
Oh. Is it a letter opener?
I don't remember.
No, I
I
don't
remember clearly. It's in his office. I feel like
That does
5.
maybe. Let's
4.
check the multiple. Just
Multiple.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Right. Multiple choice options are A, crowbar, B, hammer, C, nail gun, or D, blowtorch.
it's a
It's a
nail
nail gun.
Nail gun.
Yeah.
gun. Nail gun, final answer.
Nail gun is correct for 1 point. All right. Your next question. In American fiction, what disease does Monk's mother Agnes have?
It's Alzheimer's.
Cool.
Right.
That's it.
I think that's right. Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's, final answer.
That is correct for another 2 points. Your penultimate question in the category. Sean Durkin directed what 2023 drama?
The Iron Claw. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your final question in the category. In Drive Away Dolls, Gary Channel, played by Matt Damon, holds what political office?
Senator.
I haven't seen it, so it's all you.
I'm like 100% sure he's senator. Senator, final answer.
And that is correct for the clean sweep of the category recent releases. With that, I got Brother in Court getting their score up to 24. German 3 still at 16. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have, yep.
Alrighty, great. Moving on to round number 3, in which is our Pick Your Poison round, which our competitors have drafted from our list of general categories before they match, and they will now draft from those categories once again to figure out what they will answer in round number 3. Answer as many as 4 questions, worth 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. Once a category is drafted, their opponent cannot answer from that category. The categories that can be selected from today are horror, fandom, 1990s, recent releases, crime, comic book movies, 1980s, and Oscars. Our teams are going to draft their categories now, and hopefully we come back and finish this one out. All right. Teams have drafted their categories, and we will go until we are either out of questions or one team has been mathematically eliminated. We will start with the team that is behind, which is the German 3. So, over to you guys. What would you like to take for your 1 point question?
Oscars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the best bet.
All right. Oscars. All right, since Dylan asked you your round 2 questions, I'll ask you your round 3 questions. All right, your 1 pointer in Oscars. Wow. Name 2 of the 3 Oscars The Godfather won.
Picture and actor, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Best picture
best actor.
and best actor. Final answer.
It's funny how that works out sometimes. But that is
Oops.
correct. For 1 point.
Our bad.
No, I didn't know you like the Godfather.
It's all white people, Joe.
Listen, I have gotten a clue question, so.
You're still.
Do you guys feel stronger about 80s or comic book movies?
Even though it kind of bit us last time, I feel like. Well, I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
I think we could do 80s more confident than we can comic book movies together.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do comic book movies for 2 then.
All right. Comic book movies for 2 points. Your question.
True.
From Hell primarily takes place in what city?
London, right?
Yeah, because Jack the Ripper.
Yeah,
right?
Jack the Ripper, yeah.
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 Good.
London. Final answer.
That is correct. For another 2 points. Score up to 19. Still behind. So what would you like to take for your 3-point question?
I
We got him both, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess 80s, right? Or
yeah, we need to hit both to keep going, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so take your pick. I don't care.
Yeah. Matt, go ahead and choose.
Yeah, let's do 80s.
Okay.
Ready? 3-point question. Okay, you're in 1980s. As a reminder, you still have all 3 repeats. In Heathers, what lie does JD put in Kurt and Ram's suicide note before he kills them?
That they were gay, right?
Oh, yeah.
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 That they were gay. Final answer.
That is correct for 3 more points. Score up to 22. With one last question that I said before you need to hit to stay in the game. Bring it back over to Brethren Court. So here's your 4-point question. Category of 1990s. What is the name of the lawyer who is employed by Kaiser Sose who claims to have gotten the whole crew to meet each other in The Usual Suspects?
It's, how do you say Karabushi or?
Oh my God! It's
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
1.
Repeat.
All right. As your first repeat, your question again. What is the name of the lawyer who is employed by Kaiser Sose who claims to have gotten the whole crew to meet each other in The Usual Suspects?
Work it out loud, guys.
I think it's like it was like the one that was on the mug, the bottom of the mug. I want to say.
Yeah.
Was,
oh my God!
If you're close to it, just say words until it clicks. I'll do the
like
repeat.
something Bushi or
Repeat the
something,
question.
Repeat.
All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. What is the name of the lawyer who is employed by Kaiser Sose who claims to have gotten the whole crew to meet each other in The Usual Suspects?
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi.
Right?
Yes.
Kobayashi.
Final
answer.
And that is correct.
Fucking A, Matt. Good shit.
Point.
Nicely done.
How you do it?
You beat the no-win scenario. Oh wait, it's Kobayashi.
That German 3 gets a score up to 26, and we will now go to Brethren Court. They have to answer some questions. So, would you like for your 1-pointer, guys?
I would say we do recent and then fandom.
Okay, because we're down 2, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So let's do recent for 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Recent releases for 1 point.
All right. So your question in the category of recent releases. Blackberry primarily takes place in what country?
Canada.
Canada.
Canada, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Alrighty, and yeah, from here on out, if Brethren Court hits either one of these 3 questions, they will win the match. What would you like to take for your 2-point question?
Oh,
Fandom.
Yeah, I'll just take Fandom.
All right. So then your question in Fandom for the potential win. Who appears in the Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and James Bond franchises?
Oh, so yeah, Christopher Lee. Sorry, it's a little late. Christopher Lee finalized.
And your winners,
There you go.
the Brethren Court. The correct answer was Christopher Lee. That go into post-match interviews. We'll take out Brethren Court, and we will talk to the German 3, which I'd say, guys, put a pretty good match. Brethren Court just kind of got the lead in the you guys got a category. Probably didn't super want. The wheel was definitely not on your side here, but you battled back in round number 3, didn't miss a question, able to work together, get that 4-pointer, put yourself in the position. How do you guys feel?
I mean, it happens. It's just we had the round 1. They definitely had a much better round 1 than we did.
Oh yeah, I didn't show up in round 1.
So, sometimes the questions don't go your way in that round, and it's kind of hard to catch up. And round 2, we got a category. We were okay. We were able to work through and get some of it, but could have done better. And of course, they got one of their strengths, so they were able to plow through it. And just we did a great in round 3. It was just a little bit too little So
I mean, round 2. I mean, we got a a category in round 2 that's famously avoided by everyone. I think we did okay in that, and we swept round 4. So I don't think there's anything beyond just like some stumbles we had in round 1, anything to be ashamed of. So it is what it is. We avoided TKO, we avoided knockout TKO, and we did the best we could. I'm proud of these guys.
Yeah, it's been a fun experiment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we get another shot, so fuck it. We get to play one more time.
We get to go play the other losers. Kick their asses.
Yeah. I mean, I was just about to say that the experiment's not over. You're 1-1. You need another loss to get out of here, Matt. You're quick to be out the door. I don't know.
And I do want to say that Mark and Dylan are one of my favorite hosting duos. So great job, guys.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Except you don't have your guns out, Mark. This is why we blame you for the lock.
It didn't help us, that's for sure.
I don't know if you guys your eye on anybody face, or you just don't
care. Dylan. You played him once, so fucking let's play him again.
I don't know who's not around, but what I'm going to do with my time off is I'm going to go watch some movies with fewer white guys in them. Because that way, not only will I be better at trivia, but I could also virtue signal and pretend that makes me a good person. So that's what I'll be doing with my time off till we get to play again.
When we come back, we use Spike Lee as a strength. So
there you go.
That's for our next match.
Thanks for showing up, guys. Catcher around the bend. There goes Mike. And we're bringing your winners today. The Brethren Court. When did they? Jake Meltzer, Joe Fairley, and there's Koho with the hat on. Guys, you made to be honest, you just made very few mistakes today. Yeah, like round 1 maybe a little bit rocky, but it was rocky for pretty much everybody. But you had every question after that, so it's tough to beat a team that does just that. How do you guys feel?
I thought we played good. I feel pretty good about how we did. I think round 1, I think all of us were a little tired, and definitely could have done better. But I think next round we're gonna have to play a better round 1. But otherwise, like you said, we didn't miss a question out of it. So, I think we just put together a good game, and German 3 put up a hell of a fight. We had to do really well in order to win today. And we just had to do what we had to do to win.
Yeah, no, it felt good. I was I got the geek question and the comic book movie question and the crime question in round 1. That's about right.
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. just I don't know. I just like playing, and it's fun playing with these guys.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to the strengths, like we all really overlap pretty well. And I mean, credit to these dudes. I mean, they came back in round 3 and they put up a fight. I mean, they're all good players. I mean, really impressive for Matt to the way he worked through that 4-pointer. Just shows how strong of a player he still is. And it's just excited to keep going.
Well, you guys are 2-0. You're gonna be facing one of the other 3 2-0 teams. I don't know. Like, there could be a lot of them. There's that team that has drugs in their name.
We know exactly which 2 teams they could be facing it. So you guys will be facing. You guys will be facing the winners of either rodents of unusual size or self-deprecating.
I want self-deprecating more than anything.
Just for Anthony, just putting himself down constantly, like being the mascot for them. It's always great hanging with Anthony.
Anthony is and Cody will talk down and be like, "Oh, we're just here to help Joseph," but they're both good. So I want to play. I want me versus Cody in this tournament so badly. The last time I think Cody and I played against each other in anything trivia wise was like in 2019, and he won. So I need redemption. So this will be fun.
Okay, yeah. I thought we were going to reshuffle again. I have no idea how this league works. Thank you guys for showing up. Congratulations on the win. Put you guys backstage. And me and Dylan finished this one out. Really good match. Dylan set you up. There you go.
Yeah, really good match. Yeah, I mean, German 3, I mean, I think their analysis of the match was correct. Yeah, it was just a bit of a stumble in round 1, I think, for both teams, down 3 points. And then, they got a category which people tend to avoid very often. Westerns, not a lot of big Western fans in this community. And they still did pretty well in it. Like getting those 3 questions for 2 points each was very, very impressive. And I mean, they really showed what they were worth. And also, and like just how great their teamwork was in round 3. It was really something to watch, just how they like worked their way through that final question. Like Kirk telling him, like, "Hey, just make noises until it like connects, and then you get there." Really, really strong teamwork there. But Brethren Court, they're proving to be like, I think that since their first match, we saw like, okay, these guys can be like a massive threat as a team in this tournament, and I think they're just continuing to prove it. So I think they're going to be very tough to beat in this whole thing. So I think I'm excited to see what both teams do from here, because obviously German 3, they're going to the losers bracket now. But I think this is a great match, great showing from both.
All righty, with that, so we'll end our episode of Movie Melee here today. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, doing their part. Thank you to German 3, Matt, Mike, and Kirk, as well as your winners today, the Brethren Court, Jake, Caleb, and Joe, and everybody here at Multiplex who writes, edits, does everything we need to do to get this thing online so you guys can watch. Because need people to watch it, or else we're just a bunch of crazy people talking in the air. Thank you to Dylan hosting the thing with me, and everybody, be well.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
If it takes
Goodbye.